What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the creek. I'm out here at the farm today. I got the Chinesium brush cutter from Ritchie Brothers working real good. I've been out here doing a little bit of clearing, still kind of testing on that brush cutter, making sure it's up to snuff. But as you can see, this all kind of looked more like that on the outside of the fence there. I mean, it was, you know, about 6 foot tall, nothing but multiflora rows and all kind of prickly stuff. You couldn't even pass through this whole area here I've been clearing on. And I pretty much got the skid steer jammed into every little nook and cranny that I can. The stuff that's left in the middle is just as is what it is. But this section in here is kind of like a little wedge that leads to the other half of my property that I never even really use or go to because it's just been on the back burner. It's, you know, I focus over here on this side of the ravine. There's a ravine that kind of divides us down through the center here, and everything on this side's a little bit harder to get to, but it is a good piece of land too. I just you know, you can only work on so much at one time. So I kind of opened this all back up. At one time I did have a road push through here and I could drive a pickup back there, but it's been some years and I've let it grow up. But this brush cutter's really doing the trick, and we are going to start brush cutting some more stuff here, and I'm going to take you guys with me and hope you enjoy that. So here we got our brush cutter. We got it stood up on end right now just to give her a little inspection. These little lightweight shoes that I commented on when I first picked it up, I mean, they're just paper thin when they should be made out of at least 1/4 inch or 3/8 plate. Preferably some anti-wear plate at that. But you can see, I mean, I haven't been rough on her, and she's already all bent to heck and back. I'd say I might have about 8 or maybe 10 hours on the cutter now at this point, and the last 4 to 6 hours have been pretty trouble-free, so I'm pretty happy with it. Knock on some wood. It's working out good, so we're gonna keep on using her till she breaks again, I guess. Let's go get started. So one of the things I've always wanted to have out here at the farm was a perimeter road, just a path wide enough that I can get the quad or tractor or the skid steer or maybe the dozer, but that's pushing it. The dozer can make its own road. But you know, something I can just cruise around once in a while just to keep an eye on the edges of my property. So the brush cutter is definitely going to make quick work of that. And we're going to start here. This is an old tractor road that I used to have that was kind of along the perimeter, right out. I don't know if you can see, just through these trees here is the neighbor's field. So that's my property line. It's pretty much the edge of the woods here. So we'll keep this little road here and just kind of go, you know, just in from the perimeter. You know, I'd still be able to see the edges from this road and just kind of follow the edge of the property. And when I get back to the corner there, I've got a spot that we used to camp out in, have little fires and stuff. And I'm thinking about having a big party out here this year for all the neighbors. So we'll get that cleared up, and then from there we're going to work over towards that corner of the property, which is where the shipping container shop is, and I want to clear the whole top of the ridge back there, and that way I can really see the lay of the land. And we'll start clearing some stuff here real soon for finishing my driveway and building the dream shop eventually. So here we are back at the party spot. We used to call this the point because you know, it's kind of just a ridge that wraps around here, and if you come over here to the top of the hill, the creek comes down and then hooks a hard right down there, and the creek's the boundary for our property here. So I own all the way up against the creek, all the way down and around. But there used to be a real big slip and slide right here we'd have, and it'd launch you down into the creek, and I was thinking about bringing that back this year. And in order to do that, I need to clear this all out again. This used to be mowed pretty regularly. I mean, I wouldn't call it a lawn, but it was pretty decent. So I'm gonna set you guys up here on a time lapse. We're gonna go ahead and knock this section out and go from there. Oh, she made quick work of that. Looks pretty good back here again. So now we're gonna start working our way. This used to be road here too. It's all growed up, but we'll follow this ridge line all the way down to the shipping container building and clear from the ridge line up this way, maybe about 100 feet or so. That's gonna take a while, but we'll get started on her. Well, guys, what do you think about that? Huh? There's so much room for activities. The old brush cutter's doing a great job. I'm actually very pleased with that unit right now. The only thing I think that's left to fix on it, hopefully for a while, is the drive coupler that goes from the gearbox to the hydraulic motor. It is about wore out already. It's a Lovejoy type coupler, but it's a generic one. I can't show you right now, or I would. But anyway, it's got like 3 teeth that engage 3 teeth on another piece of it on the gearbox, and then there's a rubber in between. And the rubber, I replaced it once already. In the 4 hours I ran it, it was gone. I replaced it this morning before I started, and it is already gone and wore into the metal, and it's just junk. So we're gonna have to get a good coupler, and I don't think we'll have any more problems after that. But that's a big difference, isn't it? That's a heck of a transformation. This is definitely my favorite skid steer attachment to run now. I've run these a little bit in the past, but this is so rewarding to just come in here and clear all this out. I mean, this is beautiful. This is why I love it out here, right here. You know, you just got this nice shaded area back here. This is fantastic. So I'm real happy. Anyways, guys, that's all the brush cutting I'm gonna be doing for today. If you like the transformation, you think it's starting to look like something out here, I do, give me a thumbs up down below on the video. Helps my channel out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.